Compute. Hi, Russell. Thanks so much for joining me this morning for the interview about Sun and Moon Festival.
Yep, good. Hi, Eugenia. Yep, let's see what happens.
Absolutely. Russell, you have been coming to Sun and Moon for quite a few years now, isn't it?
Yes, it's about 3 or 4 years, I think. And um, yeah, it's been a number of years.
Mm. And tell me, what inspires you to come back every year? What makes you want to come back?
Well, I think it's the people, the the people mostly, the variety of workshops, and the 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 nature of the workshops, that we're exploring, under trying to understand something. Not sure what the something is, but uh, it's a variety of new workshops. There's always something new. There are a lot of familiar workshops over and over again, but there's always something new that um, uh, it either shows up, i.e., a new workshop, a new trainer, or maybe it's a workshop that I hadn't attended before, or that I'm in a different place and I can appreciate what's being passed on. So that's a range of things, I guess, that attract me back. There's that sense of common, well, there's a sense of community, but there's also a sense of common purpose and common understanding.
Mm. This is so lovely. And this is so true. Our community is so together and we actually keep connected even in between the festivals, which I really love.
That's right. There's um, uh, a thread that runs through time um, uh, and individuals. It's difficult to put the finger exactly on it, but there it is.
Hmm. So lovely. I'm so happy that you're enjoying this. And I would love to ask you, what are you looking forward to the most this year?
Um, I think the opportunity to do nothing,
Yeah.
um, the which sounds a bit strange, but uh, it's the opportunity to attend um, um, any of the workshops that appeal without any pressure. Um, so there's because normally throughout the year there's always doing. Um, um, there's a not a purpose exactly, but a busyness. Whereas at the festival, there's the freedom to attend or not, and to absorb whatever feels right. Uh, it's that the freedom to do nothing.
It's so lovely. You know, one of my friends, she called Sun and Moon not a festival, but restival.
Yep, I like that. That's that probably sums it up. What I was trying to put across. Yeah,
Yeah. So you're looking forward to the restival.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful. And you also going to be sharing some of your workshops this year. Would you like to share a little bit more what you will be offering this year?
So I Tai Chi is the in a word or two words, um, the which also includes Qigong, or health exercises. And this year, in the past, I've run workshops first thing in the morning that are all standing work outside. And this year, I've asked to run, well, the morning practice before breakfast as usual, but also a workshop first thing in the morning where people get the opportunity to lie down and do some, we call it chi work, which is a lying down exercises, meditation in order um, to try to access more of what's inside us in terms of inner energy without the distraction of standing and moving around on our legs and stuff. Which is what that's how I normally teach. There's a half hour of lying down work on yoga mats. And then there's about a 45 minutes or hours worth of standing, moving, putting into practice what we do lying down in the standing and moving part of the workshop. The idea being that everything that we connect to in the lying down pose when we're not distracted, we eventually apply in our day-to-day activities. So that's what I'm also the idea behind a workshop at about 9:15 or 9:30 in the morning makes it available to people who aren't willing to get up as early as we normally have to. I've had a lot of feedback in the past about why don't you do the workshop during the day? There we go.
Oh, this is so wonderful. I can't wait for your workshops and can't wait to access this inner chi and tranquil what's inside of me.
Well, it's a good. It can be daunting. I found it daunting for a long time, but it's also very rewarding.
Yeah, it's beautiful practice if you know you're ready for it, I'm sure. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
that's exactly right. Yeah.
And tell me, please, what would you say to new people if someone wants to come to Sun and Moon and they just like, oh, I'm not really sure what to expect. I'm not really like, I don't know what it is. What would be your advice to people who never been to Sun and Moon and considering to come?
Um, I guess touching on what your friend mentioned about it's not a festival, it's a restival. The first thing is that it's not a festival because people have all sorts of ideas about what a festival is and should be. And uh, what would I say to people who aren't sure is I've got experience of bringing friends, inviting friends to come, and there's two in particular, and they were not at all the festival type, certainly this kind of festival type, and they came away, and they've been coming back, and I think they surprised me and they surprised their family and they surprised themselves by the fact that uh, they enjoyed themselves doing these um, different activities. Um, and because there's such a variety of activities, um, there's different activities to suit whatever your mood. Well, not whatever your mood, but a variety of moods or interests, or you want to dip your toe in, you can do. So it's a world of opportunities, I guess.
So wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your experience of sun and moon. And it's so wonderful to hear what we're gonna expect from you this year. And also for those people who still considering or maybe looking to explore a little bit more, to know a bit more about sun and moon. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to see me today and have this conversation. I really appreciate you.
You're very welcome. It's not a problem at all. We've been enjoying attending the sun and moon, so perfectly fine.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Okay, Eugene.